There I am. Hello, hello. Just realized my camera is all sorts of crazy. I just finished changing things up again. Every time y'all see me, I've got a new setup. Like, yeah, I know y'all gonna get sick and tired of it eventually. But anywho, yeah, I'm back over streaming on my other computer because I wanted to play Stray Gods, but that is for Windows only. So my Mac is getting to be the streaming computer today, and my Windows is the game. So we're just going to switch back and forth. Eventually, I will get myself where I have the same stream look, same setup and everything on both computers. But that's not today. Nope, that's not how it's gonna be today. So yeah, so y'all just deal with a little bit of chaos that I have going on. But anyway, so I have some little plushies that I keep up on my shelf where I always see them and y'all never get to see them. But I felt, considering we're playing a game about different gods, which I know these are not the same ones, okay? So I don't need y'all in the comments telling me that's completely different part of the world, different whole belief system, different whole set. I know. And it's okay. Because Anubis is here, okay? Isn't he? Okay, look how stinking cute he is. Is Anubis not the most stinking adorable little thing? He's so cute. Look at his little eye and makeup. He's just so cute. Look, he's got these little wristbands. He's so edgy. But anyway, so he's going to be here for my moral support. I usually hold on to something. Usually have a shark plush. But he's going to be my little buddy for playing this game. So he's going to be my moral support. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over here. So, this is what we got going on. I have never played this, ever. This is going to be our first playthrough. Okay. We're going to be learning together. I need to scoop. Well, I was going to scoop my computer so I could see chat more easily. But, nah, you can just hang out over there. I'll look at y'all occasionally. I promise. But yeah, so this is Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. And I have seen so many ads of it. I have heard good things from other people who've played it. I was hesitant because, well, I've played a couple games kind of similar, a little like role-playing. I want to call it a visual novel. I know it's more than that. But essentially a very fancy pants visual novel. And we've done like Dream Daddy on the stream. My very first one I did was, oh god, I just lost the name of it. The Prohibition era one. I did that one. That one was good. That was one of the first things I ever uploaded on this channel too. But anyway, so it kind of fits with some of the things we've done. I'm excited about this one. I know it's only going to take a couple hours to get through, because the point is to play it through multiple times. I didn't know if I was going to play it or not, because it doesn't have, like, Anubis in it, and honestly, Anubis is one of my favorites of all the gods, but I know this is more like Greek gods. So I know it's a whole different one. It's not the Egyptian ones. It's okay, Anubis, I still love you. But, I saw the cast. Y'all. This is a star-studded cast. One, this is a completely voiced game. Unlike all the visual novels I've done before on here, where you're lucky if you get a, hey, oh, you know, just little sound effects. This is supposed to be completely voiced. They're singing, because it's a musical. I promise I won't sing, so y'all are lucky. That's the most y'all are probably gonna get from me. Yeah, anywho. So, it's supposed to be really good. I'm excited to see it. It's got, let's see, it's got like Laura Bailey. It's got Ashley Johnson. I know both of them from Critical Role and some animes that they've been in. I'm gonna lose most of the names off the top of my head. Why are they the only two names that are remembered out of my brain? There's a lot of really, really good ones. I'm looking at all my notifications on Twitter. I just tweeted out some stuff, and now my phone is like, I was like, yes, I see that. Hello, thank you. But yeah, so it's got an amazing cast. But I was going in and setting some options, and I'm going to bring this up for y'all too, because I just feel like it's a good thing. They have content warnings on here, which, if I know content, I give content warnings when I know, but half the time, I don't know. So here, it's gonna give it for me. So if anyone is sensitive to any of these things, here's your content warning ahead of time. So alcohol use, depictions of characters drinking alcohol feature in certain scenes later in the game. Okay. Violence, depictions of an implied stabbing as well as blood featured in Stray Gods. So there's somebody gonna get stabbed apparently. PTSD, a character suffering from PTSD relates their story concerning being captive during World War II, but no explicit descriptions are used. Death, a character dies at the beginning of the game, spoilers, and then another towards the end of the game, spoilers. We don't know who it is though, but if that's something that upsets you, please be aware that that is in there, as well as themes of suicide. Themes of what could be considered suicide are present during a story in the middle of the game, and I'm actually a little bit already aware of this. This is something story-wise that can or cannot happen, but again, it's more of someone, I think, sacrificing themselves for something. Again, that's guessing. I have not seen the story. I saw like one scene that spoiled a little bit of something for me. So that's our content warnings. Alright, so we're gonna start a new game. I like these little click clicks. And also someone's gonna tell me if this is too loud, too quiet. It looks pretty good on my end, but you never know. Last time I was playing a whole game and things were screaming in y'all's ears. So, oh, empty, empty, like my soul. From our team all across the world, enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the... I cannot pronounce those, and I am not going to because I will mess it up. Of the Kulin Nation and the people of the Eora Nation. I can't pronounce any of these words, and I don't want to disrespect them. Sovereignty was never ceded. This game was also built on Treaty 6 territory and a traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous peoples, including Cree, Saltos, Blackfoot, I can't pronounce it. I know Nakota Sioux. So, yeah, I like that they include that in here. We already did our content warnings, so we're going to begin the game. And I'm going to try to keep my big mouth shut for a lot of these, because I know there's a lot of things to watch and listen to. It's like a movie. So, we're gonna watch it.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Oh, I get to pick now. Okay. Think this went better. We should not try that. It couldn't be worse. That doesn't sound very nice. I'm gonna say you're trying to make me feel better. Oh, do I have to hit enter too?
I see what you're doing, Freddy. You're just trying to make me feel better.
How about making us feel better? We sat through this too.
I'm so sorry you all had such a rough time. Freddy has a bad idea. What else is new? Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
I'm gonna say it's frustrating, maybe? Oh, it says you're the best as the heart. I don't know, I feel like me personally, if my best friend was like, hey, what's going on? I would just be honest, be like, I'm frustrated. I hope this doesn't ruin anything. But that's what we're going with, is it's frustrating.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing is going the way I thought it would. I feel like I'm this close to
Punching something? Do I need to back up?
screaming, more like. Not that anyone would listen.
Well, I'll always listen.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the
I hope that
drummer, the
journal entry
lyricist.
updated wasn't
All of
bad.
this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside.
Is that Ashley?
My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Sure, let's hear it. I don't care if everyone else is gone.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument, or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
Alright. Well...
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take, and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
Like a boat lost at sea,
Though I'm about to
with no
end,
sails, not a
you
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Oh, I have to pick a trait. Why? I was just listening to the music, now I have to do stuff? Okay, I have to be charming, kick-ass, or clever? I feel like this is greatly going to affect me later down the road. Clever, I mean, she looks pretty kick-ass. But I also want to be clever, and I want to be charming, but I personally am not charming, so I feel like even if I tried, it won't work. We're just gonna say kick-ass. Oh, okay. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Charming is this Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. Or sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Maybe we'll be clever. Maybe we'll be clever? We're gonna be clever. I'm really nervous now about that decision.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
The You Aren't Here to Audition has a light bulb next to it. Does that mean if I pick that, she's gonna get an insight? It's like an insight check or something? We're gonna go with the You Aren't Here to Audition because it has a light bulb, and we just picked that trait for her. So maybe that's the extra option we got because we picked that.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me. I didn't want you to think I was deranged or something.
Weirder things have happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
I'm gonna be honest because I always pick the honest route in things. Whether or not it's a good idea. We're just gonna do it.
It would sound stupid.
Oh, but
Try me.
She didn't even say it.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
I got my food delivered. Thank you, Moose.
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but...
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Well, that was very interesting. Oh, what was that? Why is my computer shutting down? Hold on a second. What is going on? Why are you working on updates? Oh my goodness gracious. Why? Why are you doing... Y'all, I'm going to smack full screen. Why is full screen not full screen? Why is full screen small screen? Small screen, why so small? There. Hi, Moose. So my computer just randomly decided the other one to turn it off because it was doing a Microsoft update, and this is why I hate Windows computers. My Mac has never done that. Ever. My Mac has never ever done that. So, yeah. Let's see what it does, considering we were in the middle of a scene, and it just decided to do that. I also have that setting turned off, where it's not supposed to be able to restart. When it wants to do an update, it's supposed to ask permission, so it didn't get consent. Well, how's everyone doing while we're waiting on that computer to boot back up? I got food. Moose brought me food. Hold on, we can look. I can get my food now. Oh, that's gonna be loud and crinkly on microphone. Got me salad. Ooh, and a receipt. I can scan it into my receipt app and get points. Yeah, so how's your day been, chat? How has your day been? I have dinner now. Oh, look, it's booting back up. Fantastic. Stupid thing. How dare it? How dare it to do the things, right? How dare you try to update and actually be up to date? I have to check all those settings now. I'm angry at it. Do. I just wanna watch my game and listen to this music. Well, let's see. First, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can change the updates on it. Advanced options. Yeah, it's in active hours. It's supposed to show a notification. Yeah, it has that turned off. It's not supposed to be. Windows will display a notice, and it has to be. I don't know why it didn't do it. It's not supposed to do it. Yeah, there's literally nothing in here that allows it to do that. So, don't know why it did it. It's possessive demons, clearly. It is absolutely possessive demons. Well, I'll just bring Steam back up. I hope we don't have to watch that whole thing again. Like, I liked it, but I want to actually get into the story. I hope it has some sort of autosave function. We'll see. We shall see. Waiting for network. Can you wait for network a little bit faster? Okay. Stray Gods. Okay. Play. Let's see. Studio mode. Gameplay. Okay, it's waking back up. We'll see what happens. That was just very weird. That was extremely weird. I have never had a computer just do that. Oh, I sure hope it saved. Load game. Okay, I have a thing that says what just happened. So let me switch over. Get out of studio mode. I have something that says what just happened. So hopefully that means it did get to autosave before it completely died. I will mute myself and unmute myself as we go, but I'm gonna eat my dinner while we play, so I am just gonna kind of like hide, because I don't like y'all watching me while I eat, because it's a little creepy. So yeah, I'm just gonna be here. I'm still here. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm here. I'm just invisible. And we're gonna play. Okay. What just happened? What did just happen? I guess this is where I am now. Oh, we do have to watch just a little bit.
What was that?
That's okay. It's alright.
Your song was
I don't know if we
just
can
so
skip
wonderful.
Oh, we can. I can skip to the. Oh no! I hope those words aren't stuck up there now. So you can skip it, but the text still has to play and get caught up. That seems a little glitchy. Okay, we're gonna go back to the you weren't here to audition. You weren't here to audition.
Didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby, and may I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but...
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Yay, we're finally getting caught back up. Let's see if we get the... Oh my goodness, why is it doing this? Why is this crashing my computer? What? Why? Why? Why is this scene change crashing my computer? I have never seen such a thing. Has anyone else ever had this issue because it's crashing it? What? I have never seen this happen before, and I'm not certain why it's doing it. But I'm looking this up. Is this like a thing? Is this like a problem with this game? I wouldn't think so. I see. Okay, here's one that is crashing on loading screen. Okay. Restart. Yeah, I've restarted. Administrative privileges? What? What? Says it needs to be updated. Well, I just downloaded it, so it should be closed. Unwanted programs. I don't have any other programs open. And I don't have a VPN. Apparently this one sometimes... Well, I don't have a VAST. But apparently sometimes it thinks it's a virus, and so it does it. Apparently there's some glitches in this game, according to this article. Great. Great. Well, I'm going to try the... If Tech Week were live. This is 100% if Tech Week were live. This is 100% if Tech Week were live, and I hate it. Because I just want to play my game. I just want to play my game. I don't want my computer to crash on it. Okay, we're going to open Steam. And see... What is this stuck to my foot? Oh. We're going to see if we can get it to load. I don't know why it randomly felt the need to crash, but clearly it is not like the loading screen. Okay. This is obnoxious. This is absolutely obnoxious. Tired of Tech Week being live. I just want to eat my salad and play a game. Alright. Stray Gods role-playing musical. Yes. Let's go to the settings. We're going to try this thing. Manage. Browse local files. No. Stop trying to give me pop-ups. Properties. Run as administrator. Apparently you have to do that. And interesting. It can read and execute, but doesn't have write privileges. Does it need that to be able to do the save? I'm asking as if anyone even knows. Interesting. I don't know if it actually needs that. But that might be one of the issues, is it doesn't have writing privileges, so if it's trying to make a save file, it can't. Oh no, okay, I changed it though to run it as administrator. I don't know if that's going to help or not. Let's see, debug files. Let's see. I do not know what any of that means. Yep, that's definitely not a thing I know what any of that means. Crash report. I see the crash report. I don't know what it means. Okay. Should we give it another go? I gave it admin rights. Okay. What else does that website say? It has admin rights. Restart. I've restarted the computer multiple times. I don't know. I'm putting Stray Gods in quotes in my search because it keeps pulling up things for Stray. The game with the cat. This is not the game with the cat. Sure, okay, alright, well we will... Apparently there's a lot of articles about this game crashing. So, we're gonna try it one more time. If not, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with it. Yeah, because that's not good. And I have more than the... I was looking to see if it was like the specs on this computer. No, it's fine. The only thing is it says I can maybe try to change the settings. But I don't even know. Hold on, let's load it up. I'm gonna tell it to play. We're gonna see if I can even change that. Do you want to allow it? Yes. Now, that was something that popped up earlier. It says that sometimes you have to give it multiple permissions. And I'm wondering if when it was trying to load the next scene, it was asking for permissions and it wasn't able to because the game was open. We're going to try. Let's see. Alright, I'm going back over here. Powered by Wise. Okay, oh, there's a continue button. I can go to options. There's not. This is your song UI. General UI. I don't know what that means. Window resolution. I could try bringing this down some. Maybe that'll help. We're gonna try that. Confirm. Okay, it still looks the same, pretty much. Maybe that helps. I don't know. But maybe bringing down the resolution will do something. We're just gonna try to hit continue. Okay, this is the same loading screen we were at. Oh, no, it's not. We're back here again.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna try to skip some and see what happens.
That?
I don't know what's
Your
gonna happen.
Your song was just so wonderful.
Let's get next. You aren't here to audition.
You didn't.
Next.
May I add?
Next. Be honest.
It would sound stupid.
Next.
Right.
Watch it beat, because I'm freaking it out because I'm just having to load so much. Okay. Everyone cross your fingers, cross your toes. Cross everything you can cross. No, I'm so nervous right now. I'm so nervous. Oh, that's a terrifying painting picture.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Okay, I don't care about how you found me. What happened?
What happened? Who did this?
It doesn't matter now. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on. What is that?
Magic now. Hello, random stranger.
I can wait. Take your time.
Hermes.
Who are... Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe?
I came as soon as I could.
Oh my goodness, you did not. You did not. We were making such good progress, y'all. We were making such good progress. What is wrong with this computer? Oh, you do not even understand my frustration right now. Oh my god. I'm so close to just throwing this computer out the window. Oh, I'm so angry at it right now. Oh, it was behaving. It was behaving so well. It was behaving so well. Why? 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 I'm so frustrated. I'm just so angry at this computer right now. Well, I don't know if it's going to let us play, and I don't get why it works for a while and then suddenly stops working. But I feel like it's this computer just being garbage, which is weird because I did a test with this computer, like just to see how it handled stuff. This is not a computer I use. I actually just got it recently. But I did a whole stream with it the other day. Like, so I know it can do things and it can process things. It has like 64 gigs of RAM. The graphics card can handle it. The processor is within means of what they say it needs. Is it the best computer in the world? No. But it should be able to handle this. Can you help? I don't know. Can you help? You can try, but the thing is, I don't know. I don't know how you would help, Moose. I honestly don't know what will fix it. Because I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it's just randomly turning off. I mean, I don't have any diagnostics on it. I don't know what it's doing or why it's doing it. Stop loading all the news, Steam. Okay. check something. There could be some patch fix that wasn't packaged with your install. Well, the thing is, Steam will show you, what you doing? I'm checking on Task Manager to see if there's something hogging up resources, and there's not. 3% CPU, 5% disk, 7% memory. Don't know. Do not know. Do not know what it's doing. Checking things as much as I can. But yeah, as far as make sure there's an update for the game, yeah, that's what I was checking. But the thing is, like, it auto updates from Steam. So like Steam, it just says play. It doesn't have the update button. They had a patch that came out on the 12th. And that's the only thing. They have only released one patch the entire time they've released it. I'm looking, let's see. They just came up with a way in which the game was handling save files. Demo save files have the potential to cause issues with players' games, including crashes. I don't have demo files, though. Prevent this, the system is taught to wipe these initial saves to ensure you don't encounter crashes in an unplayable game. However, the way in which the system detects these saves made an error, caused it to identify your first save as a potential demo save. This also accounts for why players do not and have not encountered this issue again. We've made adjustments to how the system checks these files. Huh. Make sure not to load any saves from your demo. Well, I'm not doing that. But it says this is fixes to save versioning from deleting saves. Which I am getting the crashes. I don't know if it's because it's deleting a save I have in there to make a new one. Because it seems to be at scene changes. When we're processing scene changes is when it's crashing. Let's see. Few bug reports. Progression loss. Now, there's a lot of people that are reporting crashes, but I do have the most recent patch because I just downloaded it. So yeah, I don't think it's the patch. Because that was done with my initial install. But if it definitely does seem to be something... Well, does anyone have any suggestions on something we can try? Because it seems to just be having an issue in general. Aren't ya? Yeah, and like the computer's not even overloaded. Like, it's not overloaded at all. It's a library. Playtime. No, my playtime's longer than 30 minutes. It's actually been almost an hour now. Y'all just haven't realized it. It's doing the same thing again. So it's saying publisher unknown. Do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes on your device? Wait, what was that I saw a second ago? Yeah. That they said you have to add it as an exception? Where is it? Why is this not working? Control F. Add the game as accessories on your antivirus. Well, I don't have a Vast, I don't think. No, I do not. see. How to add. Let's see how to add something. App and browser control. I see. That's okay. It's account protection. It's pretty bad when you have a game that you're having to tell like it's okay to play. It kind of reminds me of the software company I work for, which also triggers antivirus programs. That's great when you work for a financial software company and their software is so out of date and not up to code that it triggers Windows. Yeah, that's what happens when you build things still for Windows XP and it's 2023. Not that I'm salty at all about it. I don't see how to add. I'm finding where it's blocking things. It's like, yes, we'll block these things, but I don't see how to tell it, like, nah, this is fine. Like, allow this one through. I know how to do it on a Mac. See, exception list. Yeah, because all I have is just Windows. I don't have Avast. It's so quiet in my head and it's so quiet on the stream. There's no music playing. I need music. We need tech support music. What we got for tech support music? Hold on. What's my station? Home. Chill hop. No, I want low. Oh, I can't. No, thanks. Where's the free stuff? Here, surprise me with something. Here, play something else. Why do I hear that so loud? Alright, can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear the music playing? It's just random music. Okay, hopefully that's not super loud. I just couldn't deal with the silence anymore. I need backup music for... We're trying to figure out what is wrong with this stupid computer. Yeah, I'm doing the verifying integrity of game files. We'll see how that goes. Trying to problem solve. Well, this has been quite the... All 406 files were successfully validated. Well... Alright, well that was the only thing I found from that. Let's see. Well, that wasn't particularly helpful. Let's see what else we can figure out. What a weird song. I mean, I like country, but this just doesn't quite seem... Okay, sure, whatever. Alrighty. I'm looking at my graphics card things to see if it has like a display something. Alright, so I have two different ones. Display adapters, yep. Graphics card, yep. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. It's check-in for drivers. Because that's the only thing I could think of, possibly. You can hear the music? Okay, good. I just now saw your message pop up because I had a window in front of you. Alrighty. Says no issue with either of those. So that's good. I don't know what that means. I'm looking up the thing to see if that helps. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm just doing random stuff in video. Okay, so here it is. Here's the graphic card specs. Alrighty. Well, it seems like it would be perfectly fine. This 8 gigs of memory, of virtual memory. And the preferred is 2 to 6. So I have 8. So it should definitely be powerful enough. It's not the exact one they ask for, but that's because it's a laptop. So it's a laptop one, not a desktop one. But yeah, as far as memory type and memory size and its cores and, you know, the processor stuff, like, it seems like it should be fine. And it was kind of acting like that's the issue, you know? Like, it's like the graphics card's getting full and it's just dumping. Which is very, very weird. Well, yeah, I don't even know. Part of me wants to try it one more time, but I'm afraid to get sad and let down. But I really want to try. Can you get off my sock? There's this cord with a Velcro piece from where I had it rolled up, and the Velcro keeps touching my sock. Go over there. Yeah, so I don't know why I meet all the recommended specs for this one. It feels like it's a game issue, but it could very well be a computer issue. Because this computer, I don't know a lot about it. It's not new. It's not a new computer. It's just new to me. I bought it used after it was completely wiped and everything. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna give it one more try. Because I really want to... It keeps doing it user account control. Yes. I want it to... You shouldn't have to ask me. Yes, give it permissions. Apparently it asks for permissions a lot, and I'm wondering if that's part of the issue. Is it because it's asking in the background? So much anxiety. I just want to play a game, eat a snack, listen to some people sing. That's all. Like, that's really all I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna see if that does any better. I made it so it's also not full screen, not like it matters, okay? I don't know if that's actually going to... I don't know. Okay, I've already gone through. I'm sorry the game is being dumb. I know. I don't know if it's the game or this computer, honestly. It feels a little early to point too much blame. Even though this game does seem to have a history of crashy. So, I don't know. I'm going to turn my little face back on because I might as well. I might have all you get to look at if the game's just stupid. But I can stop this other music though. How do I stop it? Pretzel! Stop, Pretzel. Pause. Okay. So now we tap the game. It's not the way I wanted this stream to go. Been an hour of trauma. It's an hour of trauma! Okay. Okay. Is this starting over from the beginning of the scene? It's gonna do the same thing it did before, where we get stuck at the transitions. Because it's just not keeping... This time I'm gonna say, I'll get help.
Oh god, you're hurt. I'll get help.
No! No! You have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope!
Get to watch your dad.
Please.
I'm so sorry.
Please, come on.
Alright, let's do a little bit of a skip. Okay, it's our door something. Okay, who are you? Did you do this to you? We need help. We're just gonna...
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone.
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know?
So Hermes gets called every time someone dies?
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Okay, so apparently I can't pick that because it says that requires... the chorus? Or what is happening? I just want to know what's happening.
I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. She's dead, and I don't...
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now,
what?
which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool.
Surprise!
Let's go.
Congratulations. Okay. That's a spooky owl. With cookies! Spooky owl has cookies.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
You can't just put me in a place and expect me not to touch
Wait!
things, okay?
Come back!
That's just not fair to me.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
I see what some of the people were saying about how some voice lines are really low. I see that. Go touch the owl. You're touching the desk with your butt. Now you're touching it with your feet. That made me nervous. Cookies. The owl's, they said not to touch. The owl's gonna bite you if you touch a cookie. Oh, hello. You look spicy.
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on.
This person just like Athena.
You.
She just looks like the tired mom
Our
of the
new
group.
sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
I already don't know if I like her or not. Yeah, I know she's dead. Say, who are you?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, so many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
It's the door.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom.
She looks just
This is
tired.
Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld.
Persephone was-
Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Gods are. I feel like that. Okay, you live here. You expect me to believe this? I mean, I don't really feel like any of these are particularly really what I want to say right now. You live here? Sure, I'll just say, and you live here.
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain?
You're not a mountain.
Oh,
What?
I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi.
They have like.
We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive.
I'm kind of feeling Apollo.
The
I
mortals
wasn't earlier when I
grow
saw
more and more
pictures,
clever with each passing
but,
century.
He's growing on me.
Television!
I don't know what his personality's like, but
I do what I must.
aesthetically. Wait, the gods are real. Something we're supposed to say. Expect me to believe this. Wait, gods are real. We know that the god. Okay, we've already established that they're gods. Yeah, I want to know about this.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all
She's
come as
not
a
a
shock,
murderer,
and
though.
I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Well, I knew I didn't like you. I'm gonna say, but I didn't kill Calliope. Because I didn't. Even though that has what gives you the right. That's almost like admitting guilt in my mind, because I'm like, we didn't kill her.
What? I didn't murder Calliope. She was already hurt when she banged on my door.
So you say?
I just
If
met
she,
Calliope
for being the goddess
last
of wisdom,
night.
she's not very
Why would I
wise.
kill her? Why would you even think that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But it isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
Well, that's not very nice.
This isn't justice.
Is it music time? Is it time for a song? Is it music time?
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen.
Like an owl.
have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in a chord.
Technically, only 3 of you are singing, so.
Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
My mans.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
His abs.
I
want
grieve
to speak.
Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her? And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
I want a trial? No. Let me prove myself? We need to find the truth. How's she gonna prove herself? We need to find the truth. I'm gonna say we need to find the truth.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
What does that look? She seems so
We aren't
shocked.
seriously considering this.
I want to know who the owl is. I feel like the owl
Very
is
well.
somebody in an
This
owl
one
form.
time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I think so. Yes. Fine.
I know, Persephone, you don't like me.
And there we have it.
What just happened? I'm gonna say, what just happened?
Have what? What just happened? Am I free? Do I get my day in court?
Yes, you shall. You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what
Right,
happened,
I have a
Grace.
week.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
We'll do how to find. How to find the killer was so unreal. I feel like if I ask them, they're gonna be like, well, I don't know, you find out. We'll do. I'm gonna say this is so unreal.
This is not real. I fell down some stairs, right? I'm in a coma. A nice, normal coma.
Oh, would that were so. For then Calliope would still be with us.
We get it. Your BFF is
Wake up any
dead.
minute now, Grace. Any minute.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities. They cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
I wasn't listening to her. She said all the
Welcome,
rules.
dear sister.
Essentially, don't leave and don't hurt anyone,
And
right?
do help yourself to a cookie.
That's sus. Those cookies are laced with poison or something. I want to know who that owl is. That owl is somebody. That is what? Time to head home. Journal. My apartment. Can I move around the map any, or... Oh, I can use the arrows. I don't have to use my map. I'm gonna click on the journal. Characters. Freddy. Has been my best friend since forever. Edge of Elysium is her band. Nice. Okay. Calliope is one who died. Hermes is also an idol. Okay. Aphrodite, goddess of love. I like her glowing eyes. She's very pretty. Apollo. Yes, yes, we see Apollo. Yes, we were looking at the abs. Okay, Athena, who's supposed to be goddess of wisdom, but just seems like an old, tired Karen who really does not care. Athena is the Persephone. No, she used to be the queen of the underworld, apparently. But she's not anymore or something. We'll find out. I want to know who the owl was. Why wasn't the owl in my journal? I can't click on that. Okay, go to my apartment. Go. Inherited the legacy of the last muse. Great. Fantastic.
Grace?
Oh, they're roomies. And they were roommates.
Grace!
Don't
hi.
grab me when I'm in another mental
Hi.
place.
Hi! You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Salad. So, don't mind me.
Did something happen to you?
Every time I try to eat my salad, something bad has happened. It makes me concerned. I became a god. You didn't find a body. We're gonna make up a story. Usually, I'm all for telling the truth, but she's gonna think we're absolutely insane. Well, actually, no. Body sounds like you should call the police. God sounds like she's full of herself and she's gonna hate us, but it is the truth. Ugh. I never know in these games if they want you to lie or not. I'm a very truthful person in real life. And, like, I want to be truthful because my brain's like, oh, always be truthful, where the rest of the world doesn't work that way. You know, we're gonna be truthful. She might hate me.
Yes, but you're seriously not gonna believe it.
Ah, one of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
I became a god, Freddy. For real.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? Okay, so what exactly are you the god of? Late night lattes? Skipping bad practice?
Who dat? Why did a goat man just walk in? Yeah, there's someone
Freddy?
here.
I need to warn you about something.
Yeah? About what? Am I gonna turn to stone? Because that's totally a god thing.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I'm gonna say another god, question mark?
Another one of the gods, I'm guessing.
Right, sure, I should have realized.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
His little voice is so quiet. I want him to speak up, please. I feel like all these inquisitive choices are really not super helpful, but I'm just gonna say, were you sent here? I'm not even using the thing I gave her, but you know, whatever.
Did Athena send you? She didn't say anything. I kind of assumed.
That you're on your own? Guess you'd think she'd do a better job of explaining the rules, wouldn't you? But no, I'm here of my own volition. Purely out of the kindness of my immortal heart, I assure you.
Immortal? Wait, who's immortal? I'm sorry, I'm lost here.
So yeah, about that god thing, I wasn't kidding.
While also standing accused of murder. It's quite tragic.
Is there any way you could explain what's going on, Grace?
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian
I
and
hope
Kaz?
so.
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk. Huh. That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
I'm glad that at least she's on the same page. Like, you know, we're getting there. I feel like she is taking it really well. You're the absolute best. I'm gonna say that.
What
Let's
did I ever do
compliment
to
her.
deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Aw, yay!
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly
He feels
does.
super spicy, okay?
Killers?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to
I
our
just don't
newest
know if we
idol,
should trust
a foundling
Pan,
who
knowing
was set
what I
adrift
know
most
about
cruelly.
the god Pan. I just... Yeah, I'm gonna say what's in it for you, because I really feel like he's got an angle.
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
No, you're really not,
But you're
Pan.
not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief.
There it is.
Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah,
He's a
yes.
spicy boy.
The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
Ooh, how do I know you're not the killer? Let's be sassy back. You gonna be sassy, we gonna be sassy.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace.
Isn't
But
Pan,
whether you
like,
accept mine or not is for you to decide.
kind of like Loki? Aren't they kind of, you know, because there's a lot of gods that are like, are similarities from different, just depending on the background and where they came from? Aren't they kind of like the same thing, but different versions? I don't know. I might just be making up stuff. But I was always under that impression that Pan and Loki were kind of very similar. Fine. Give me your godly advice.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
I don't know what province means, so we gonna ask.
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has, how shall I say, our talents. Yours is music, as befits a muse.
You're like the original rock star, Grace.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? is coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
Whoa. Okay.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you.
This seems like a Disney villain song. Like, oh yes, I just
Wait,
magically
no, it's
showed
okay,
up. I
Freddy.
have the solution for all your problems.
This is all me? What do I do?
I really want to believe him.
Start singing.
Now?
But he's such a oh
Why
my
not?
goodness. Try to roll with it. Try with it. I'm not good at time stuff. I did not even read the options. I panicked.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
I'm adding lyrics. That's not just
Grace, you can't wait. Grace, don't delay. I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you the way. Time to play.
I really want him to be good. Really worried.
Grace, I have a bad feeling that grin is a giveaway. That much is clear. What is this creep concealing? How does he know you and why is he here? Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need. Grace, have you gone delirious? Stranger danger could not be more serious. You've been hurt before by mysterious men. I won't let you get hurt again.
Because Freddy doesn't know about this world. But Pan also is misleading. I don't fully agree with either.
So give me space then to play. If it's my time, fine, let me shine. How can I, with you in the way?
The floor's yours.
Time to play. The floor's all mine, you say? How about a solo then? Are you sure about this?
Go for it, girl.
I never knew I had that in me. Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
Does she like use her powers to make
Morning fades and the day wastes away, Grace. In any case, it's like you're making me choose.
That's what you gotta do.
Grace, without me, you'll be
Why do they do
totally
this?
at
Why can't we find a way to make
Grace,
them?
and
You don't have
I'll
to
be
give up
the
completely.
friend you can use. What's wrong with the both of you? Her, him, or me? Is that how it has to be? I don't
think it has to
agree, Freddy. I thought we were a band. Why are you angry at me? You've both taken such a strong stance. Maybe this is our last dance.
It's your last chance. Don't you understand? I can help you. Here, take my hand.
Neither of them. No.
All right, enough! This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
This might come back to bite me later.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
think so. So I can make people do anything?
If I meant you could make them do anything, I would have said you could make them do anything. No, Grace. You pull truth from within. But it is their truth, and not yours. A muse does not command. She evokes.
So she
elicits.
Inspire people through music to
She inspires.
How they truly feel.
You're done. You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address in the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
I'm just gonna take it.
Her address? Thank you, that's perfect. Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
So now I owe you a favor.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Ooh, can I not say that? Maybe next time, Freddy, I'll need your help, Pan. Then I'll need her help. Okay, she's just a human. But... Am I gonna get her killed if I take her with me? He's so suspicious. I want to say I'm not worried, but it won't let me because I didn't pick that one. I should have picked that one. I'll say I'll need her help.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine, I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If not.
Okay, so she's not coming with me, but at least
I guess I'll go check this
got
place out
to
on my own.
ask her to go with me.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get
So
to
it didn't really
I've
change
drinking
it.
to
It probably just
resume.
changed her
Ta-ta.
opinions of me, like our relationship. Why does that door say sorry we're closed? This is our house. Well, alrighty then. So now I get to go here. Okay. Okay. I hope I'm not
it's
completely
open.
messing this up.
That's not a good sign. This is Calliope's apartment?
It's so quiet. Oh my
I don't know
goodness.
what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
Her apartment's super fancy. Are the gods rich? Like, does she have a lot of money? I'll have to look at stuff. We can look at the guitar. Sure, yeah, because that seems kind of out of place.
Damn, look at that.
That's not the guitar. It showed a case on the
Beautiful. How
ground.
do you even get one of these?
You get it by buying it from the store. Look at the light? Why would we look at the light? Looks like a Tiffany lamp. Okay, look at the light.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
I feel like we can't figure that out by looking at the light. And what did that have to do with the light? We're gonna look at the instrument. What instrument? That's called a piano. You know what the harp is called, but you called the piano an instrument. Okay, we're gonna go look at the instrument.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
She was a muse. Okay. Harp.
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
I'm never gonna look at everything if it lets me. Elvis!
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't, like, his muse, or...
Don't you talk down about Elvis that way. I like some Elvis music. Elegant painting, okay?
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
It just looks like splatters of paint. I don't see why that's the elegant one. Andy Warhol? Hey!
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Alright, drums. Because we have to look at everything.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
I feel like you don't get her stuff, but maybe you do. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs now.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Oh, it was one of these staircases. I don't like that. More stuff to look at?
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only
Is that
3
Apollo?
muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass
Isn't this
on
from
the
Troy
right one,
Baker?
take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
What you doing, Apollo?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Sitting in the dark.
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend.
That picture does not look like
If I may
Friday, but I guess
ask.
it's supposed to be.
How did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I'm gonna say you're not just here to grieve. I'm not gonna tattle on Pan, because I don't know their standing with Pan. I'm gonna say you're not just here to grieve, because I think he's got more going on.
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could.
I think he's lying to
You
me, and
deserve
he's
better.
using his sexy abs to blind me. Let's see. Can you tell me about Calliope? There could be a clue here. I'm gonna say there could be a clue here. I don't really need to know why he spoke up for me. When I don't say why can't you help me, it's gonna be helpful, so... Get back on clues, maybe? Or should I say tell me about Calliope? Maybe I should say tell me about Calliope.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely
That might
knew her,
actually lead
but
us
she
to more
seemed
clues.
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
troubled.
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to
That sounds like
change.
motive as she argued with all of you.
We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Sounds like y'all have some motive for why someone might gotta. Ooh, let's see. I could say that could be a clue. I can say that now. Go with that. There could be a clue.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
If he didn't actually.
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When
Downstairs
Calliope
was
got an
really
idea in her head, she would
clean.
obsess over it, sometimes for months,
Oh, so
even
she was just
years.
ADHD.
I don't know
with
what she was
hyperfixations?
involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
No, no, downstairs was really clean. I will say, now I'll say, why'd you speak up for me?
I should thank you for, you know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't.
He knew, because he killed her.
I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Oh, now, well, give me the option. Yes. Why can't you help me? Okay, that's
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no,
no, don't mention
specific
Pan.
rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
Why?
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Is he trying to play the bad boy Moody? See, I should have picked the fighting one, because I want to say, how do I know you're not the killer?
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
He's such a broody person.
I can't do this.
Ooh. You don't want the truth?
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Ooh, the glowing eyes.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
I should have asked that.
Anytime I'm stuck on what I did and didn't do, I just scan the distance for the next thing. What is the next thing for you?
I feel like we just missed what you
Next thing, she often said that too. We were statues hiding under sheets, collecting dust. She burst through the door and shouted, next thing. Come to the next thing.
You held fast.
Oh, I didn't put a shit.
What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
You can be the guy who just stays clinging to his kin, closing all his shutters, but the next thing, a foreign army sweeps in.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Trying to inspire the man. He'll be sad and depressed forever, buddy. I can fix him. Next episode, I guess you'll help.
Let's see.
Did you
Just say you'll help.
I guess I did. That hidden voice, it will always play. It's on a loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for something new. The next thing, the next thing. Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Let's say, can you explain why? Oh, he probably won't. I'm just gonna say it sounds like it'd be useful.
Why? How is knowing the future a bad thing?
Do you want to know when you're going to die?
If knowing allows me to avoid it, sure.
To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Yeah, you're talking about fate.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish.
So I guess he looked to his own future or something.
Prophecies are never crystal clear.
Stressy,
Sometimes
depressy?
you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Let's say so you can help another way?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Is another spicy god? I hope it's another spicy god.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess.
Wow, he's bad.
Many
He's
visitors.
bashing it real hard. Aren't idle rich? That doesn't seem very nice. I'm gonna say it's fine. Because
Don't
we are
worry
not
about
here
it.
to judge.
I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
He just
You're being
needs...
kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
He's just messy, okay?
You said I'm
Messy,
here to meet
stressy,
someone?
depressing.
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
I'm gonna say not really, because me personally, not certain.
Let me guess. Another idol?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
Well, I see
There
hands
is.
right there.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
So this person lives in your space
How
with
many
you,
times do I have to tell
or-
you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Who's Paul? I would say, are you sure? Because I don't really...
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy.
If this
Look,
person isn't the Oracle...
I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I don't understand.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Hold up. Okay, I'm pausing. Okay. So, he was just acting like the Oracle finds him. But it's more like he found this person and they live with him, but don't like him and don't believe him? Am I understanding that right? I am so confused. Okay, alright. Carry on, but also, what?
Fine. Look at your abs in a twist.
Heh, abs in a twist.
Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
I'll just say you keep calling him Paul. That's confusing.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that?
Then why do you live with him?
It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
I'm gonna say you live here? Why do you live here if you don't even believe him?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah. Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
I mean, they just said that they're good with computers, they're hackers, so I don't feel like I need to ask that. But maybe I'm supposed to? Sure, maybe I'm supposed to. It has a question mark next
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
You don't have an
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Bless. Fine. We'll just go through all of them, because I think it might let me do it.
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad? Oh!
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
You're the one that brought me here. That has a heart and it says this is fun. I don't know who it's a heart with, though. Is it a heart with Oracle or a heart with Apollo? I'm gonna say you're right. Because I don't know who it's a heart with. You know, it is kind of fun. Yeah, you know, we'll just go with that. I don't know who it's a heart with.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Well, it's hardly productive.
Oh, maybe it was a heart.
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
Okay, now we'll finally say it.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
What if Oracle is really correct and they really aren't the Oracle?
There.
He's just really
The
bad
apartment
at
was originally
technology.
purchased 2 years ago by a holding company.
He's a Paul.
Core with a K. Enterprises.
Oh my god,
Oh.
news. That's a terrible joke.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
I wasn't actually listening to what they said. Wait a minute, I can go back. Oh wait, I don't know if that goes back a whole scene or just one thing. I'm gonna say the one from the chorus? Because which other one is it? I'm gonna play dumb.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment.
Maybe they were a little something on the side.
The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Well, he was already helping me. I'll just say, will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Well, you just pull a magic
Great!
card.
We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Don't tell them how to live their life, Apollo.
Sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Okay, I'm coming back. I finished my salad, so now I feel like I could be on screen again with my buddy. Oh, we're going to the actual underworld? Time to at her nightclub. I was gonna say, I thought we couldn't leave the city. Apparently the club is called the Underworld. It's a little on the nose, isn't it, Persephone? Where's Hades? Hades is usually hot. I need to know for science reasons. Why is there no music? This club
Welcome
is so
to the
quiet.
underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Hey, there's Pan.
Persephone keeps it a
He's
secret.
the only character that's
while still
not just
managing to
Black
draw
Shadow.
a crowd every night.
Hey, look,
Don't
there's
ask
another
me
main
how.
character that's not a Black Shadow.
Here in the underworld, idols can be
Hey,
themselves,
there's Hermes.
even if they don't look human.
Oh, he flirted with somebody. I'm gonna say, is it dangerous? Or should I say, actually, I want to know about him. No, you
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
No. Nope, not at all.
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Dancing? He dance. This is his club dance. Oh, who are we gonna talk to? We're gonna go talk to Pan. Because I see him over there. What up? Actually, you know what? I feel like that might lead to a longer conversation. We're gonna go talk to Hermes first.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
So what's your story?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
I feel like you need to grow up. You're like 12. Okay. They're not 12, but they just seem like such a baby, okay? Not really. That doesn't seem very nice. You say, isn't Athena in charge?
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
Her cookies are sus. I guess, how did you know Calliope died?
When Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
That's sus. Hermes, did you stab her? Yeah, did you take the body? I'm asking all like the hard-hitting questions in case it doesn't come back and let me ask him
To
again.
take the body? Clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how he hides so well as it is.
What do you know about the Moira?
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
She didn't seem angry.
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
Alright, well, how did you become an idol?
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
How did he die? Is that normal? Why call yourself Hermes? Is that normal?
You knew it was gonna happen? It wasn't a surprise?
He asked me before he left. So no, not a surprise.
Is that usually how it happens?
Usually, yeah.
This has become such an awkward conversation. It's kind of how I talk to anybody, though. I need to find Persephone.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that.
I really don't want to, but the game's making
I laughed
us.
too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Hermes, you little bean. Is she that bad?
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew! Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
Alright, see you later, buddy.
I'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Okay, let's see. Eros is new. I'm gonna talk to Pan next. Cause I already know him. I'll be like, hey, my man's over here. Oh, but he's flirting with like this boy toy over here. Like, what is this guy?
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear Muse.
Alright, well, he seems happy to see me.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Address. I need 100%. Well, I know what he's doing here. He's partying.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Poor me. I'm gonna say thanks for the address.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me.
Yeah, I know.
How you managed to stir the sun god from his oh-so-tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
He's been helpful. Apollo keeps saying he'll make everything worse, but he's been helpful.
That is his way, to be helpful. Until you turn into a tree.
Do you mean Daphne? The woman who turned herself into a tree to get away from Apollo?
Well, look at you. a woman of letters.
Is that a true story?
Let's say our Apollo has regrets that go well beyond his impotence, and leave
That's
it
a
at
little
that.
rude. You come to the club often?
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
I mean, is
The
there anything else to
horns, the... you... Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Why did they say, how can I trust you?
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Yeah, that's very
Why,
vague.
Grace? Are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Yes, you are. You sassy. Hoping maybe you can flirt with him. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, Is this a game where I can flirt with multiple people, or is it going to close off my relationships to them later? I'm gonna flirt with Pan.
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I don't know if that was good or bad.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Let's see. Never mind then. Are you afraid? I'll say never mind.
Suit yourself. I'll find another way.
It's for the best. My best, at any rate.
You're such a sassy little man.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Alright, we're gonna talk to Eros next, because he's new. Oh, you got like this BDSM harness going on. What? The what? Excuse me? Okay.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here.
Wait, is that...
Oh, excuse...
Hold on, because I know that voice, and... Hold on. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Oh, gods. Wait, is that who I think it is? I'm so distracted right now. Alright, Eros. Is that who I think it is? I'm looking him up. Thought. Okay, it is not. Okay, who... Okay, he just sounded familiar. But I'm looking him up right now on IMDb. Abubakar Salim? I probably just absolutely mispronounced that wrong. I'm looking him up on IMDb. His voice just sounds very familiar for some reason. Assassin's Creed. He voices someone in Diablo 4. Oh, he voices Xandor in Legend of Vox Machina. Bet that's where I've heard him from. He's in other stuff too. Lots of video games. That's probably the most recent thing. Okay, that's probably why his voice sounded familiar. Not who I thought it was, but okay.
It's the man.
You may continue.
Name's Eros, god of sex.
Oh. Well, alright. That was very upfront about that. He's so soft-spoken. I'm gonna be like, there's a god of sex.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction.
You look so sad about it.
Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
He looks so sad. He looks so sad. Like, he's got this, like, daddy body, daddy beefcake body with his BDSM harness on. And he's just the saddest little man. Okay, what are you doing here?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happen?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Alrighty then. You enjoy that, I guess? I'll just say that sounds like fun, sure.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I mean, I love people watching.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
You seem like the new emo kid. How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
Well, alrighty then.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related.
Oh.
We just played a family for so many centuries.
I thought it was actually his mother. Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna say Aphrodite is your...
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taken care of. The mortals, they just assumed.
He looks older than her.
These days, well,
whatever.
It's not like that anymore. Not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Is everything okay, buddy?
You seem a little distracted.
He just seems
Is everything
sad.
okay?
Of course it is. Sure.
Your words say that, but your
That'll
face
be a
says
shame.
no.
Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
He's got big secrets. Let's say you can talk to me.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
To be fair, I'm not really looking. I'm just talking to random people.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
Would it be a problem?
She's that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her.
I'm really
Well,
not using
maybe
the
a little.
ability I picked for myself.
You haven't
at
been
all.
around long, but once you have,
It has been
you'll
completely
learn that
unhelpful
idle
not to
grudges
answer what I
are
wanna say.
forever.
I should've
What if
picked
I
the
could
badass
guarantee
one.
that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
So he will take me there, right? No? Okay. We're gonna go talk to Apollo, because he's an option still. And why not? He's just chilling in the corner.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
Say, it wasn't your plan of place.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo Land?
No, he's too sad
Once,
for that.
when I had the muses to keep me company.
I'll keep you company.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve first.
Fine. You tell me that.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
Yeah, what's her story?
My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but isn't Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Oh, you know about that. What else do you know?
Just that Persephone was a sweet girl, and Hades, lord of the underworld, swept her off to the land of the dead.
Without so much as a by your leave, yes. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
So how much of that is actually true?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Did she kill him?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind.
Well, I guess we don't get to see Hades.
I'd like to say we handled it well. And Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but
is Zeus the owl, and that's why
Persephone
we haven't
was
seen him?
punished for the murder. The underworld taken from her. And we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us.
So who's in charge of the underworld if she was taken away from it and Hades is dead? Have the idols changed?
Have the idols changed much, you think, since those days?
Well, you know the saying. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Say Persephone murdered an idol?
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
Well, look, I learned long ago not to.
Yeah, what'd you do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
Sure, why is everyone scared of her?
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone is angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
That doesn't seem like a very good trait. Alrighty.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally! I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Yeah, probably will need
We'll
that.
see, I guess.
Alrighty, well, we talked to Apollo, so I guess now we talk to Persephone? She's literally just standing at the bar, and like, oh, where is she? Oh, she's literally right at the bar. Okay. Yeah, she's standing literally right there.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. Yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Let's say, I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
I need your help, Apollo. You're a suspect too. Calliope lived at your apartment. I mean, I could say that. I don't see how that's gonna help, but... Sure, Calliope lived at your apartment.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Maybe.
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Is she just walking off? Was that the only question I got? That didn't go very well. Oh, is it music time?
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Right. Right. Come to quit time.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone, we both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night.
Oh, that was
I
terrible.
guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know
straight up front. Bye.
Wait, you're she the Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades. So you're his lady? Before my time because I'm such a baby.
Pop quiz, what do you think that this is? Some little poetry slam. Cute rhymes, but you're out of time. Do you know who I am? Maybe you don't know who I am.
Please teach me my ABCs. Me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
Out of interest, is anyone here dead? No one? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said. Hey, let's prove that we're alive. Let me hear you, people on my right. Here we go. On the left now. Come on. How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you dead and buried in this cemetery? You ate a bad seed that's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
Change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till a muse. I just want Calliope back.
Your Majesty, do you understand who I am? Who I
I do not know how well or terrible that went. Everyone else is smiling. I have no clue. She's not smiling. Nope.
No. No, you've earned your answers.
Was it good or bad? Was it good? Was that
Calliope
good?
came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
She's the one that tossed it.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
that does tell us.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Must be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Okay, so did she have enemies?
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Well, Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Athena? Why would they think Athena would be the killer? I'm gonna say, what about Pan?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
I mean, it is odd. I just thought he was bored. I don't want to say you're both still suspects. Could Athena... This is gonna get me in trouble.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included
it could
Calliope.
be Athena. I'm sorry, I
She'll
wouldn't...
eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
I don't want to say you're both still suspects. I'm gonna say, shouldn't we tell him?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but... the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I'm not gonna say this feels pointless, but I guess we are gonna do that to pass it along. This number giving me whiplash. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I was going back and
you
forth
know
a little bit
the
because I didn't know how to best
Don't you
play
have any
against her,
ideas?
okay?
I told you I wouldn't be able
I didn't know
to
what to do with that song. That song was giving me whiplash too. It was not one of my better
When do you
creations.
ever have help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
I mean,
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Stop fighting, kids.
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything? Super! Becoming a god was such a gift, wow.
Song time.
Calliope, I'm listening.
She
now.
dead. Quit singing to her.
Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, what match did you strike that consumed you?
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this!
Something missing, we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I bent before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do.
I'm gonna go with Apollo.
Follow him or stay.
I'm following him. I like him more than her. Sorry. It might be a mistake, but I like him more.
That was not my finest moment.
Persephone needs to get over some
Persephone will never let
stuff.
this go.
She got a lot of personal issues. She needs some personal growth. Yeah, what was all that about?
What the hell
Excuse
was
me?
that? You were one step away from full thunder and lightning.
Old habits die hard, especially around my family.
Y'all all need a chill pill, is what
That's
I'm
why I've
saying.
tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
No wisdom with age.
You'd think being thousands of years old would make idols more mature. And yet...
Exactly
I've
how
forgotten
the
10
is.
lifetimes by now. Perhaps my maturity was in one of those. At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
Do I? Let me say you're still helping me?
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
Let me say I appreciate.
What I meant to say is... thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry. I'm not used to... asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Is Athena really not an option? Because I'm really sus about her. I'm just gonna...
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
Great. Ooh, maybe our culprit knows
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
How? No one could have known you would become the muse.
Maybe they just don't want to muse around. Though why is a good question.
Good thinking. Though I'm not sure who would benefit. Something to keep in mind.
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy.
John
If
sees
another
the
idol
black
is
camera
behind
hiding
this,
some of the
they
lyrics.
know as well.
Words I can
They had a
write down
plan.
bit.
So
Scooch down here.
you don't know where to look next.
I need time to sort it out.
Yeah, that seems okay.
Just be patient, Grace.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax? Who can
Speaking of
relax?
relaxing.
I've been sentenced to death.
Okay,
Apollo.
fine. No relaxing.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Remained at Apollo's side. Finished Act 1. Okay. Well, that was a lot.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and... well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world without me.
Aww. Never leave you behind. Can't do this without you. I should apologize, not you. I won't leave you behind.
I never leave you behind, Freddy. You know that, right?
You're my best
I'm
friend.
still ready and willing to be your high priestess, if that's what it takes.
If you could just help me get through this next week, that'd be plenty.
Deal.
Besties.
Why don't you start by telling me what happened tonight? Huh. Persephone runs a club
That
called
just
the
fun
Underworld.
Okay, we told you everything.
That's a little on the nose.
That's exactly what I
wouldn't
said.
suggest
Thank you,
saying
Freddy.
that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
More than her. I think so.
I'm not sure. I think so. It doesn't seem like he's lying, but he's hard to read.
Famous last words.
Yes.
Tell me
And
about
they
it.
were roommates.
what are
as
your
far
options?
as my playthrough is concerned,
You need to go back to
I
Apollo's
consider
place,
them
right?
roommates, okay?
I could go
Maybe
back
they're
to the
supposed to be more
underworld.
than that.
Make sure Persephone
Okay,
isn't
maybe
taking
the
my
heart means they
decision
were supposed to be in
personally.
love, but
Oh,
like
and,
she's my bestie.
there's
I don't
this.
view her. Yes, I have friend
Pan
zoned
left a
her, okay?
card. Says,
In my heart,
come
I
by
have
Olympus.
friend zoned Freddy.
I
I'm
doubt
sorry.
he means the
I love
mountain in
her in a
Greece.
very platonic way. I wasn't listening. What? If I hit backspace, it will tell me what you just said. No, it won't. Okay, I wasn't listening. I was talking to chat. So... Idols live there. I just spoke to him. I'll say I just spoke to him.
I just spoke to him at the Underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't
Oh,
he
it
just
must've been
talk to me
Pan.
there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone?
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do.
Yay!
Count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
Freddy is
The muse! Oh, the embodiment of inspiration! Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, so now we have options. Pan left a card saying, come to Olympus. Freddy said, I doubt he meant in Greece. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So we're at day 2. We finished the first one. And we have gotten somewhere. Let's see. Do I want to talk to Apollo, talk to Pan, or talk to Persephone? I should talk to Apollo or go see what Pan wants. So don't talk to Persephone? Is that what you're telling me, is don't talk to Persephone? I don't know, is it gonna be a bad thing if I can't talk to Apollo right now? Like, is he gonna get upset with me? Because I'm like, oh, I was talk to you later, but then I go and talk to Pan? I don't know what's good to do, and I don't know what's going to have lasting effects, because I want to do all the things. I want to talk to everyone. I want to see what Pan wants, and I want to talk to Apollo. Okay, we're going to talk to Pan. And I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Because if this makes things bad with Apollo, I'm not going to be happy about it.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
No, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
Is Olympus hidden?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here, or...?
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
Is this the tree that's a person that turned herself into a tree? This isn't grand. How many idols are there? You asked me to come. How many idols are there?
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know. 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Okay. I'll say...
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
I probably should have said this right.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give up my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the week.
I mean, that's true.
Right. Good point.
She doesn't want to give
you
up
asked
her
me to
roommate.
meet you here?
I did, as I
Oh, it just
recall,
automatically was
you owe
like,
me
you
a
have no
favor.
more options.
A favor that
You
I
gotta say
now
that.
wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah, I was expecting.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
What is this
If
friend
that's
who
not
wants
enough
wants?
incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
Yeah, what kind of favor is this?
This person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Okay.
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
So, that's it?
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly, and with open arms.
I don't... I can flirt with him. You have a very slight... Did Calliope do that? I have to say it. I have to say it.
What about Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
You tell me. I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the question?
Okay.
I'll think about it, but no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
I don't know. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Apollo now. I'm gonna go talk to Apollo. His little beach house. He looks so sad again today.
Oh, Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just about to call you.
He means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That's not true. I know how, I just don't like them. They're confusing.
He's such an old man.
I've been
He's
contemplating
just
our
way
list
off.
of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
I thought you just...
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
Persephone did, but I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer, a traitor in favors. He always has been. His sudden appearance in all this cannot be coincidental.
You think he could have killed Calliope after all?
Perhaps. Or he knows who did and is trying to turn it to his benefit. He always knows more than he pretends.
Oh, I could say panic.
Wait. You don't like phones?
I just don't like talking to people I can't see.
I feel that too.
No,
I hate
it's the
talking on phone.
ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not
Nice to him.
frightened. Only a child would be frightened. They're just...
What if
very
Apollo's
loud.
just autistic? Like me.
Yeah.
Can we return to the subject of Pan, please?
I actually went to see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
Spoke to him again. Already.
For the third time. He was at the underworld, too. He wants me to repay a favor by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
The Reliquary? And why would Pan send you there, of all places? I don't like the sound of that.
Should I not go?
Uh-oh. Is it dangerous? Should I not go?
No.
There was like two of me
Perhaps
all
it's
at once.
best that you do, even if it's just to find out what he wants and why.
Okay.
Aphrodite is holding a party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
What kind of party is it?
What do you mean by a party of sorts? I mean, I'm always down for a party, but...
It's more of a remembrance than a party, really. It's
like a memorial
difficult to
because
describe.
Calliope died?
That's awfully vague, Apollo.
It'll be easier to see for yourself. It's nothing you can't handle.
Why can't you?
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
Well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much success.
Why do y'all
these
all
days.
have so many problems?
Well, if that's the case, what makes you think I'll get anywhere?
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you.
Will she?
Trust me. If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Perfect. I will see you there.
Paul, you should see this. The names you wanted me to look up are getting weird results.
What names?
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul.
No, I want to see the names.
I'll see you later.
What are the names that they were looking up? I want to know. I can head to the the party. The party seems more timed, okay? Going over to this I could do later. So we're gonna go to the party first. And then we can do that other thing later. He's such a little wallflower. Oh, it was we
Fancy
changed
party?
outfits.
Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check.
Yes, Grace. Why did you not
Now, if only I
dress
knew
for
what
the
I was
party?
supposed to be doing here.
Grace, you made it. I'm so glad. I was beginning
He's
to
also
wonder.
not changed outfits.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I
You're
feel a little
both
underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt. It's fine.
I don't think you can. Your abs would just tear right through.
Why is everyone so quiet? You'd think someone died.
Grace.
I should have told you about this
You
earlier.
literally said this is
I've
like a
been
memory
putting
for
it
someone
off.
who died. Ooh, you're cute when you're... Any chance I can to flirt with him.
You're cute when you're all angsty. You get this little crinkle on your forehead.
You might not think I'm so cute after I explain.
You're cute.
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
Nope.
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Yeah, so what happened?
There's gotta be a lot of memories. She was, what, 1,000 years old?
More than that. Much more.
Then what happens to me in my piddly 20-something years? It can't be good.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
So, will you become...
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her Eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
So, Aphrodite is going to pass on her Eidolon?
When you say she's gonna pass on her Eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
In front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace, to make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye, at least for a while.
this isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her 4th, I think, perhaps 5th.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers
it. So, Calliope didn't...
Wait. Calliope refused to come to these parties. That's what you said.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Ooh, I feel like I have... okay. I don't think it's gonna time out, but just in case I'm pausing. Okay, I need to think. Okay. I don't know if I want to have her act more like Calliope. And be like, I don't like this idea at all. Her choosing, this is where they were talking about the trigger warning for the kind of suicide type of thing. Because she's choosing to die and pass on to, get reborn, essentially. She's choosing to get reborn, so she can put off her memories for a while. So, part of me is like, well, sometimes when you've been through trauma, and this is also where they talk about the PTSD, it's one of those things some people can't address it. And I'm a big proponent of therapy. I think everyone should get therapy, whether or not you think you've been through anything traumatic. Therapy is just extremely important. Mental health is extremely important. But that looks different for every person. And I am not a therapist. I am not professionally trained in this whatsoever. My gut reaction is like, I don't like that idea. Because, someone is dying and they're now putting someone else through this. Essentially, you're like, oh, I'm getting rid of my problem, so it could be your problem in a couple 100 years. I don't like the fact that I feel like someone else is getting tied into this. That's my issue with it, because I know when she dies, she has to pass to someone else, which means she's just passing this pain to someone else. And then they're going to have to feel that same expectation to pass it to someone else. So I don't like it for that reason. It has nothing to do with her pain and the validity of how she's dealing with it. My issue is getting other people involved and putting that on someone else. Even if they agree to do it, there's something that feels not quite right with that to me. But I get it too. Yeah, I also get it though, because as someone who has dealt with a lot of issues, and I haven't even had, I don't have PTSD. I've been through some stuff, nothing super traumatic like that. I get to how some of that pain is something that you should never have to live with, because it's not your fault. These things were done to you by someone else, and you don't deserve what happened to you, and you do not deserve how it makes you feel, and you don't deserve having to relive that over and over again. So I also can get it from the standpoint of that is too much for a person to deal with, and it made me feel a bad sort of way when he said a second ago that Calliope was saying that she wasn't strong enough or that she needed to deal with it. I think there's a weird line that you have to walk with that because you can't say what someone else should and should not deal with because you haven't lived their life. And for some people, it's good for them to go through and deal with those emotions and confront the trauma that they went through. It's good to talk it out and be like, hey, I can grow from this. And I think that's a good thing, but I don't know enough about this situation to know if that's something she can grow from, or if it's best for her to just never remember it. I don't know, and I do not like the fact that I have power in this game, at least it's making me feel like I might, to control this situation. I don't like that it seems like I might be able to control whether or not Aphrodite chooses this or not. Because I feel like if I say, I don't like this idea at all, it's going to change this character to be more like Calliope. And we're going to go confront her to try to talk her out of it. But if I say, I get it, we're probably going to go talk to her and encourage her. And then it's going to make us repeat this process instead of ever finding a conclusion to it. And I don't know in this game world if there is a good conclusion for it. I don't know if we say, I don't like it, and we talk to her. Is there a way we can help her heal? I don't know that. I don't want to guilt her or... Does that make any sense? I was not prepared to have to make these kind of decisions in this game. I just wanted to flirt with hot people and listen to music, okay? Because I'm so concerned with that, I don't like this at all, because I don't want her to become more like Calliope and get more argumentative, I'm going to go with that I get it, but under much pretense, because I don't like either of these options, and I feel like I'm not qualified at this point in the game to make these decisions. We've never even spoken to Aphrodite. We heard her talk at the beginning. We just got thrown her story literally a few minutes ago. Okay? I don't know enough about her to be making these decisions right now. So I don't like it. This is under much pretense. Not much pretense. This is under much protest. Much protest is this decision being made.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling?
What? Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
No, I'm not relaxed.
Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
I'm so stressed. I am so stressed. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Eros. Sex daddy over there. He's wearing different... I do not like those pants on him. I'm judging him already.
Grace!
Hey, Eros. Nice to... Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Aphrodite is like his mom, right?
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been
That's
a bad
why
week.
he was so sad. Because she's like his mom. And he's been watching her go through this loop. I'm gonna say it happens a lot. I am curious to know how often this happens.
From the sounds of it, this happens a lot.
Every 20 years or so.
20 years?
That's how long she can hold out until she just can't stand it anymore. Every time, Aphrodite forgets. At least for a while. But I don't. I remember everything. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Is there no other way?
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
It might let me ask them both. We'll see.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
Yeah, what if she could help?
If I know what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jack-booted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols.
Why does it keep showing those doors? Like
then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise.
It's lights. What is with the lights?
Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Wasn't he a smith of some kind? Giant hammer, lived in a mountain?
Some of that is mortal fancy, but yes. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her beyond reason. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys?
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
What? I am so confused. Please
then
continue my
this
story.
deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back.
Did he
Aphrodite
teach us
never
how
even
to
got
make
say
atomic
goodbye.
weapons?
It's funny.
What?
Because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
I'm gonna ask the last question because I think the other two are gonna move the story along.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like, suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die. For a while.
I would say she needs help.
What is my part in all of this? I'll help if I can.
Aphrodite loves drama. She always has. She wants us here to... well, to remember to celebrate our history. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
I feel that a lot of this is coming from his own emotions. I don't know how much this is actually if she actually feels like it, that she realizes it's not working or not. And if it's just him well-wishing it, I'm gonna say, what if you're wrong? Because he might be misreading the situation.
What if you're wrong? What if she decides not to do this and it keeps getting worse?
Then I'll be with her to help her reach the other side.
If she can.
Yeah. If she can. It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
We're gonna go talk to Apollo. I have anxiety. So much anxiety
I
right
know
now.
all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
I'm gonna let him know that Eros wants it to stop.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That's Pan. Yep.
That would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out of place.
Ah, we're gonna flirt some more. How adorably awkward I think.
You look like you're in physical pain just being here.
Oh, enjoying my discomfort, are you?
Of course, it humanizes you. Makes up for all the abs on display.
Well, so glad you approve.
I should get back out there.
We gotta take a moment to flirt because the anxiety is just too high. Talk to Apollo. We just talked to Apollo, so I guess we're... Can I talk to him again? Hold on. Is there anything new? It's just gonna repeat the same thing.
Back again.
I should get back out there.
Oh, okay, I can't talk to Apollo again. Man, I was putting off the stress. I don't want to do this. Okay, we're just gonna wait for Aphrodite now.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
can we talk in private?
I was hoping we might have a chance to talk.
Oh, but we are talking, are we not?
I mean the two of us, in private.
And abandon my guests when I've just arrived. I have so many farewells to make.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Isn't Venus also a god's name? You're okay with this? You were chosen. Nice to meet you. Oh, those sound so like... I want to be like, you're okay with this, but clearly she is, because she's here. And you were chosen? Well, clearly she was. I'm just going to say nice to meet you, because I don't...
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you,
Survived my trial?
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
I really need your help first.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be... a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Okay, I can't tell if she's just putting on like a brave face because she's looking forward to forgetting. Like, I can't tell how much of this is pomp and circumstance and how much of her is genuinely just like, oh, this is fine. Because I know it's not fine. You don't do something like this if you're fine. Which makes me feel like it's all fake. I don't like
Are you
this.
sure you want to go through with this? I mean, you seem okay.
Don't say that.
Oh, thank you. I'm pleased to hear that my smile is still convincing.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it wasn't. It's just... this is a lot, isn't it?
Oh, is that a note of disapproval I hear?
I don't know if I should say it's not my place. I don't know. I don't want to be like, it is, yes, and then she'll just be like, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, I could tell she's already not happy about it. I'll be like, I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about this, honestly.
I understand and I appreciate your concern, but I don't want tonight to be about my pain. So I have nothing but smiles and love for all my family.
Not healthy, though.
Now, do you know the true purpose of this gathering? Have any of them told
It's
you?
not healthy. To remember? Use my light bulb?
If I had to guess, it's to remember. One last time before all your memories go away.
Each time the veil lifts, it leaves behind a little less. For me, old Olympus is long forgotten. The glory of Rome, a distant dream. I hope that one day the veil will lift and what happened during the war will also slip into oblivion.
But it hasn't.
Thus, for now we honor the memory of what was, lest tomorrow it be gone forever. Go! Enjoy the gathering, Grace! Tell me when you're ready to begin.
I don't feel like we're remotely close. We can go talk to Venus. Now we can actually
I
get
want to
her opinions on
apologize
it.
again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
I don't know how you can be ready about it. I'm just asking.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
I mean, it happened really fast, but I don't think so.
I'm not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
Was that a random person?
That's it?
Or was that someone she
Just
knew?
like that.
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
So I'll say, is your name really Venus?
Your name's really Venus, huh?
Everybody asks me that. Even the other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place. She says it was fated to be. I say it's because my mama was a diehard hippie.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
I'm gonna ask questions just because I want info.
I
but
get
at
that
the
you
same
want to
time,
help
like,
Aphrodite, but do you really want to be her? To be an idol?
At first I thought, wow, this is too good to be true. Who wouldn't want to be a god? Later I realized they're not all powerful. They don't know everything. They're lost. Do I want to be that? Will I be that when the memories return? I don't know.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
I'm getting such mixed feelings, y'all.
Back again.
Aphrodite won't help me.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
I was hoping she might have spared a moment.
What should I do?
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Great, thanks.
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. a more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
This is not helping me at all. No, these conversations are not helping at all. At all, at all. Not, no. De-stress. De-stress. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Okay. Part of me just wants to let her do her thing. Like, I know we're gonna lose her as a resource. Maybe she has information. I don't know. But I'm like, should I even try to save her? It seems like she's really convinced on not. My thing is too, like, because I'm thinking about, like, one of the biggest things. Honestly, one of the biggest things, and hopefully, I don't know, it's not like I'm monetized anyway, so YouTube does not care about really what I say. But I know for me personally, as someone who has lots of mental struggles, I'll put it that way, depression and other things going on, honestly, one of the biggest reasons that has always kept me grounded and not done anything is because I know there's people that need me, and I've known people who have chosen to end things because they couldn't take it anymore. And I mean, I've been in that place, right? You know, a long time ago. It's not something that I considered or anything right now, but I think one of the biggest things that always got me is the people who are left behind are the ones that end up paying for it. Because for that one person, their pain has stopped. They don't have that pain anymore. Or in this case, she doesn't have it for a while. She doesn't have it for, what, 20 years? But you're adding more pain to everyone around you, and I think that's what always got me, is it felt selfish, which I'm not saying it is. Please don't hear what I'm not saying. Just for me personally, just knowing all the pain that it would put other people through, the people who needed me in their lives, and I couldn't do it for that reason. Like, I wouldn't be able to do something because I know I have a family that depends on me. I've got cats, y'all. Okay, and I'm the favorite dad. If something happened to me, I mean, like, I'm sorry, like, you know, second dad just isn't as good. So, you know, I'm clearly the very important one here. But that's just, it's like the whole thing right now, Eros is just really hitting with me hard because of that. Because he is her family. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying. And this is, you see the pain that he's having to live through every time she does this. And that's what is getting me right now, is his pain. If he were not a character in this, and there wasn't anyone sad that this was happening, I'd be like, you go, girl, you go and you do your thing. I'll sing you to sleep, and I'll sing you to sleep again in 20 years. But it's him. It's him that's throwing me right now. Because of how much it hurts him, and he doesn't get the escape from it. I don't like it. We're going to go ahead with it. We're going to begin the ritual. And I'm going to gently try to reason with her. But if it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, we are going to let it happen. And we're going to sing her to sleep. And we're going to let Venus do her thing. Because I genuinely like Venus. She genuinely seems to know what's going on. And she's happy to be... It's all consensual, is what I'm saying, okay? So that's my disclaimer going into this. I have no clue how this is gonna go. I have no clue, and yeah, this is later than I thought we were gonna stream, but I do not feel like I can stop. In fact, stopping right after this is gonna feel really weird and really wrong, because it's gonna feel like we're ending on a sour note. So hopefully, we gotta get out of this pit. We are in a pit. We gotta get out. We gotta get out.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Oh no, it's gonna be quick time events.
We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong, we were wrong. We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us were jealous from the start. They hunted me for power to fuel their psychopathic cause. And once they fell before me and worshipped all I was, they chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, the power of the idols pounds within your chest. But for now I am in mourning for a love gone unexpressed. He was harder than the chisel. I was a horrid block of ice. A winter's chill that stayed until he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I can't believe what I'm hearing today. If your story stops there, I've nothing to say. I can't imagine. I feel like a child who grew up too fast. The goddess of love can't get past the past. What good is a flame when everything's ash? I can't imagine.
There's no excuse, but mortals can tell.
You know.
There's no sweet release, it's ongoing.
You
bid me farewell. Can you imagine?
I can imagine
This really happened. I can't forgive the river's too deep. Its reflection won't lie, so just let me sleep. I can't let go of what could have been.
lost in a moment, lost in a song, lost in a moment, lost in a song, lost in a moment.
Mother, I've stood by your side, now I no longer see the purpose of love when it tears at the center of me. My arrows are rusty, forget the bow, and I won't be begging you not to go. But when you're away, you leave us a broken home. And you leave me alone, lost in a moment, lost in a song, lost in a moment, lost in a song, lost in a moment. There's fire in you yet. Aphrodite returns, she'll never forget. Finally we'll be free, lost in a moment, lost in a song, lost in a moment, lost in a song, lost in a moment, lost in a moment, lost in a moment. Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live. I have chosen to live. I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
Okay. I think I was holding my breath the entire time. I don't feel like I breathed once. Okay. I don't want to say that. Like, the last thing I need to do is be like, oh, you promised to help me. Man, I really want to say you'll fight this together, but I can't. I will say this will work out. I'm going to be blindly optimistic.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Exactly. It could be, but we're going to try.
Mother, we can fight this.
I'm so very tired, my loves, but I will. I'll try. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Do I have theories?
For starters, it has to be one of the idols.
Oh? What makes you think that?
It had to be someone who knew Calliope and wanted her gone, with enough knowledge and power to fool the chorus. They didn't plan for Calliope to get away. I was an accident. They covered up everything else so well.
That's very clever. You may be right.
You're thinking of Medusa, aren't you?
Wait, hold the phone. That chick who turns people into stone?
Yeah, that's the one.
She works for Athena as a watcher. She's everywhere, lurking in the shadows. If you look anywhere, Grace, start with her.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
I don't know if I feel good about that or not. I think I do. I think I feel better than the alternative.
So,
all the
did they
help
have
you
anything
need,
helpful?
broke this cycle, rebirth, and convince everybody.
Maybe?
Does it tell
What
me
do
I
you
did
know
good?
about Medusa?
I know she's dangerous, but she does Athena's bidding.
How sure are you of that?
I'm not sure of anything any longer. You aren't thinking of seeking her out, I hope.
Is there another way?
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master, a hound to do her bidding, a vicious hound at that. Athena's not likely to tell either of us where to find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know.
Pan? He knows a lot.
Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Is she thinking about Calliope's memories? Maybe she is.
What you said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If you like, we can talk about it later at my place, after you've had some time to digest.
I might do that. Thanks.
You really are amazing, you know that? Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just keep on going. I don't know how you do it.
What do you mean?
Uh-huh. You going somewhere with this, Apollo?
I just wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
You are old, but I love you anyway. You are old. Oh no, that'll hurt the heart. I can't help you. Let me show you what I see. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
I can show you. Oh wait, no, I told you.
Tempting offer.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
It really doesn't. I would love that. Can we go now?
Hey, I'm game if you are.
Take my hand for a minute. Let your hair down for a second. There's so much to like if you open your eyes. If you try to search for the light, you might be surprised. No, it's not hard to find. The courage you need to be joyful is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you. That I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
I'll take your hand for a minute. Oh, it's more than I feel I deserve. It could grow on me, this world that you see. Yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
Apollo, I'm sure you've had it rough. 1,000 years of life is hard, but easier with someone like me to lean on. The courage you need to be joyful.
I appreciate the campaign.
Something I'll come help you find.
If I ever let her know.
No matter what I do, the answer's in you.
answers in me.
Knows something is not here. Probably peeked into something.
Something we build over time.
Glitchy.
No matter what I do, the answers in me.
Y'all right there? Why am I losing my music all of a
I
sudden?
will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here
It's like it was confused about what it wanted to do. Nothing left to do to go for Pan's favor. Well, we're gonna end it at that weird little note. I guess that's better than the ending at the last song that we did, which left me feeling all sorts of ways. Anubis gets to sit over there. Okay, well, that was that. Wow. That was a lot. That was a lot. I didn't realize it was gonna be such a heavy game. I am enjoying it. Wow, that was 4 hours. Well, okay, probably more like 3. We did have a long tech session in the middle of that there. And we're on day 3. I don't know how many days we have. But, we got to day 3. So, whew. It is clearly my bedtime. I am an old man. Paul is talking about how old he is. I feel so old. So old and tired. But yeah, so we're gonna leave that at that. Dear God, it's midnight. That explains why I'm so tired and falling apart. But yeah, so we're gonna let that be. If you liked it, comment, like, subscribe, all those good things. And we'll come back to this. We'll come back to a couple other games, but we'll finish this. I'll finish this on stream, and make sure it's here so y'all can watch it. And I guess that is it. Hope everyone has a lovely time zone. If it's night for you, hope everyone has a lovely night. And I will see you all very soon, hopefully. Bye-bye-bye.